Guys, welcome back to the Golfbidder YouTube channel. I'm your host, Russ, one half of Couple of Golfers. No Beth today, unfortunately. She's behind the scenes cheering me on. Now in front of the scenes. Today we have a special video all to do with TaylorMade 2023 iron releases. I have the 7 irons from 3 different sets and I'm going to be giving these a few hits, giving them my honest review and recommendations for which handicap I think these are suited for. Maybe you, maybe TaylorMade's not for you. But today we are going to be talking about the TaylorMade 2023 releases. Let's go. So today we've got for you 3 different of the 2023 releases from TaylorMade Golf. We have got the P7MB irons, which is more of the bladed muscle back version. We have the P770, which is a lovely looking iron. And we have the P7MC iron, which is also very nicely looking. Now all of these irons are extra stiff flex, so they will be more suited to my golf game. I am obviously a professional golfer, scratch level, so my ball striking is up there, so please don't think that they are just for me. I'm just going to be giving my honest reviews of all these irons and if they are suited for you. Let's get into it. Okay, we are kicking off this session with the P770 iron. Now, it's a little bit more of the cavity back iron that we have of the 3, suitable for low to mid handicappers that just need that extra bit of forgiveness in their ball striking, which is also going to create a bit more distance as it's a lot hotter off the face. Let's give them a hit. Going to compare some numbers for you as well. We're going to be looking at carry distance, we're going to be looking at dispersion. Going to hit 3 shots with each. Right, let's see what we are working with. Not bad for the first one of the day. Carry 152, okay, that actually makes sense because we're hitting into an upslope driving range. I kind of hit that a bit off the bottom as well, but out the middle, so the forgiveness kind of helped me out there. No, it went dead straight. Yeah, I pulled that one a bit. Yeah, 19 left. 166 total. Okay, so we're getting more into the numbers. There we go. Bit spinny though, that one might be a bit shorter. Yeah, okay. Well, they were 3 pretty good strikes there. We kind of had a couple of little different ball shapes, ball flights, but very, very nice off the face. And I misstruck the first one and it didn't really penalise me. So it really kind of emphasises the forgiveness of these P770 irons. Again, low to mid handicap, even on that higher handicap region, because they're so forgiving that they will help you kind of on your way down as well. I mean, it's hard to pick a fault with this. It gives you that bladed kind of feel when you look at the club face there, especially the back of the club face, and there is a hidden speed slot in there. The speed slot in there, tiny bit more of a back in without it looking too clunky up top there. Really nice looking iron that. Right, we're going to move out of the P770s now. We are going to go to the P7MC iron. Second iron to be hit. We are definitely moving more into the muscle back cavity there. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. I would say that this is going to be more suited for that lower handicap. You're getting into now more of the consistent ball striking ability. If you're comfortable with your ball striking, maybe these irons are for you. Missed strikes, I think you're going to be moving away from more of the forgiving iron now. The sweet spot is definitely going to be less. So again, you've got to be comfortable with your ball striking if you want to have a look at these irons, really, because otherwise it's just going to penalise you a bit. But yeah, let's get into hitting. We'll see what the numbers are saying on these ones. And that was as good as it gets there. And they're probably not going to hit a better one than that today. 156 total. Do you know what? That into wind uphill, that's not bad. I absolutely struck that out the middle. It was as pure as it gets.
Is this the closest you're probably going to get to a blade?
This is as close as you'll get. Muscle cavities are one up from the blade. So then, which is why the sweet spot starts getting less. We've still given a little bit of help on the back there. Forged head. But yeah, we're about to move. So this would be the iron you would go before you were going to a blade.
So would a golfer who's been playing for like a long time say that that's their preferred choice?
So many players will go to this just because of if you're not really comfortable with your ball striking and a blade actually benefits you, which you would find out in fitting, you would move into a muscle back kind of cavity just for that extra help, extra forgiveness, missed strikes as well, because everyone does them. A lot of players on tour will actually, not many of them will use blades. A lot of them will use muscle cavities just because of that forgiveness. Yeah, let's hit another one. Slight miss strike there, but pretty good. Yeah. 163 total, even for a miss strike, so that's not bad. Blocked it a little bit, but the strike was on it.
How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels lovely. The weight in the head feels good. There's a bit of help there. Brilliant. Soft face, which is always nice. Oh, we got our ball striking boots on today.
171 that.
Yeah, that felt it off the face as well. That was awesome. Well, it just shows you, when you actually hit it out the middle, there's 15 yards difference between my miss strike and a pure strike. Total was 171 there, but the direction was literally the same as the miss strike. So it just shows you that this has a little bit more forgiveness in there as well. But when you do get that pure strike, you get rewarded, the distance is there. Awesome iron. That is really good. Last but not least, the blade. Beautiful. P7MBs. Now, I actually play with a set of MBs myself, not these ones, but these will probably, if I was to say anything, would be more suited for what I play. That is a beautiful looking golf club. I'm coming back in. Right, so these are definitely, we have now moved into the bladed set of irons. This is for your precision golfer, I would say. Ball striking, very confident, elite ball striker, shot shaping to the max. You have to be comfortable if you're going to move into a set of irons like this, because it will penalise you if your ball striking is not on. Definitely suited to that low handicapper. I would go scratch to, it depends on your ball striking. I mean, you could be a good ball striker and play off 10. Control and feel over forgiveness with these irons. Pulled it a little bit. Good strike though. 172. I did pull it a bit, so I won't be too like buzzing about that, because the pulled shot is definitely going to increase the distance, but the strike was out the middle. There we go. Money that. Lovely set of irons that. Couldn't have hit it any better. 175 yards. Super. I actually, knowing what I play with already in the bag, I did know that these would definitely be more suited to me. My ball striking is up there. I can shot shape. I don't really overthink forgiveness either. I just want to be precise with my yardages and my shots. So this was definitely the one I thought that this would be more suited to, that I would be more suited to. Let's see if we can make it a hat trick of 170 plus. It's probably the best strike of the day.
So good. 178, carry 170.
There you go. 170 yard carry, 178, 2 yards offline. I found my set. That is a beautiful iron. Now, we've all seen recently Rory McIlroy as well using the TaylorMade irons. His ball striking is off the scale. But now I see why he would use the TaylorMade irons, because you get rewarded for good ball striking. You can't really see it because the mud has splattered on the face, but I can tell you it came out the centre because I felt it. If you're not 100% comfortable with knowing you're going to be at least 90% striking it on point, these irons won't be good for you, because if you miss the middle of the face, you're going to feel it in distance, in accuracy, as the forgiveness is just not there in these clubs. There is the smallest, but there's a reason they are blades. There's a reason they're the hardest to hit out there. There's a reason these aren't game improvement clubs. They are good clubs for learning to hit the ball out the middle, so don't ever overlook that. But definitely suited to that better ball striker, better player. Oh, gobsmacked. These are amazing. That was awesome, wasn't it? I could, to be honest, I could hit them all day. Ball striker's dream. Oh, gosh. Right, the final review of these irons after I've just hit 3 with each, 4 with the last one, because they were my favourite. Anyway, jump into that question. My favourite of the 3, undoubtedly, is the bladed version. P7MBs. Now, I have been using MBs for a long time, so I am used to them, and my ball striking, like I say, is up there. So this would always, I thought, was going to be my favourite, and they are. So yeah, these are exceptionally good irons. However, the P7MC surprised me. They were very, very good, with a lot of forgiveness in there. And the P770s were fantastic. Like, for that low to mid to higher range player, these are definitely going to help you in all areas of your iron play: distance, carry, forgiveness, ball striking, sweet spots. Anything you want out of a set of irons to help you improve, these are the ones for you. The speed slot, give you that extra oomph, hotter off the face, extra distance, and then you can almost just move down into each iron for how much better your ball striking has got. You can just go P770, P7MC, maybe even the P7MBs. But yeah, so we're saying if we were going to rank these from handicap order, mid to high, low to mid to high, P770s. P7MC, when you start getting a bit more comfortable with ball striking, that handicap's flying down. Mid, down to low, these are a great set of irons, even lower than low. Like, you could stay in these irons forever. Elite ball striking. I would recommend you don't go into these unless you are really comfortable with it, because you will struggle. And it won't be the irons, it will just be down to your ball striking, because there is just no forgiveness in these. However, they are an awesome looking set of irons. And if you just want to stare at a set of irons, you might just want to buy these anyway. All are in Golfbidder. The noticeable differences between the set of irons, I mean, obviously forgiveness is a huge thing. No sweet spot, no forgiveness. We're moving into forgiveness there with the 7MCs. Huge forgiveness in the 770s. Missed strikes are going to be the best for you. Distance, carry, feeling hotter off the face. Even though this one went the longest, it's just because I'm comfortable with hitting blades. There is definitely a hotter face in the 770s. So yeah, that's the considerable difference. Would I recommend building a combo set? If I was building a combo set, I would probably go 4-iron to either 4-iron, 5-iron in the 7MCs, maybe even to 6, and then I would go 7 to wedge in the 7MBs. For me, because when you move into that 6-5 4-iron, you have to be even more precise, because there's less of the iron, less of the sweet spot. They are the longer irons, they are typically harder to hit. So that kind of gives you that little bit extra forgiveness in 4, 5, 6. Be able to control the ball a lot more. And combo irons are great out there. If you are lower to mid, a combo set like this, exactly the same order, 770s in the longer irons, 7MCs in the shorter irons. Yeah, I mean, I would never ever talk someone out of doing a combo set. Everyone loves a combo. means you get 2 irons in one set. All available at Golfbidder. 7-day trial is available at Golfbidder. You can take these irons out and give them a try, which I would highly recommend. Yeah, just fantastic set of irons, 2023 TaylorMade releases. I mean, what more could you want? Thanks for watching, guys. That is me. Please make sure you drop this video a like and comment what irons you would like to see us review next on the Golfbidder YouTube channel. Also, let us know what irons you have in the bag and if you would like to try these, or which ones suit you more. But thank you very much. Please make sure you are following all the Golfbidder YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, every single thing you can think of. Make sure you're doing it. I'm Russ. I've been your host, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you.